Hi, Michael. My name is Rose. My question is more about the acting industry as a whole, since you've got such an established career. I wondered if you could talk to us about hidden financial facts about the acting industry. For example, I used to want to be an actress, so I know there's a spotlight fee, you have to pay your agent a pound. But recently, what came to mind is an actress from Euphoria, I think it was, that she doesn't get paid enough to not do back-to-back projects, which is different than the view we have of actors that they're all millionaires, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I wondered if you could give an insight on that, especially how it's changed over your career.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the most important aspects of what you're bringing up is not just with actors, but across the creative industries, that there has been for a long time a sort of an attitude that when you first start out, you have to kind of pay your dues somehow, and that you're expected to do things for nothing, and you know that's just sort of earning your stripes to be able to be part of the industry. And of course, what that means is that it's only people who can afford to do that actually are able to be part of the industry. That it's, you know, the bank of mum and dad, as people call it. If you don't come from a background where there is some money to be able to pay for you to live in London, you know, there's an expectation. That's why it's so important that creative centres need to be outside of the main cities. It needs to be much more, you know, geographically diverse, so that people don't have to come and live in London, where it's expensive to be a part of it, and then be expected to do things for little or no money, because, you know, you're just getting your foot in the door. I mean, it's absolutely outrageous, because it means that we're only going to have people from certain kinds of backgrounds who are able to get into certain kinds of industries, and that means if it's things like journalism and writing, performing, you know, these are our storytellers. And if our storytellers are only telling the stories of a certain group of us within our society and our culture, then our cultural and social story that we tell about ourselves and who we are is not truly representative. We're only going to hear the same story. So we have to make sure that it's all perfect. So thank you. That's a great question. Thank you.